everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah Catherine, this is Leah Sees Movies, and we are back with the next episode of Young Justice. We left off last episode with Mongol, not Thanos, attacking Earth because he thinks that the Reach's conquest of Earth has given them too much intergalactic power, so he wants to defeat them once and for all. He is defeated when the team invades his big planet-sized warship, but in doing so, Blue Beetle reveals he's in fact an agent of the Reach, now after being reprogrammed by Green Beetle, and he steals the crystal key to the big planet-sized ship of doom, and he attacks the rest of the team, and everyone's really sad. But most importantly, based on the thumbnail of this episode, we are getting everybody and Mai's favorite character back, McGann. She's going to be presumably saving everyone from the situation with her, unique blend of foresight and intelligence and just analytical mind, really. And I think we can trust that she's going to come here and make the situation better. So I'm personally looking forward to that. Yes. Okay. So with that, I'm going to stop talking. Let's get started. May 27th. Oh my gosh. That is almost right now. We finally caught up.
Progress is slow. He remains far from whole.
This is disappointing. I really thought we'd have fixed him by now. It's been a few weeks, both in real life and in the show. Or maybe they're faking it, he's completely better?
But then, who is?
No.
So what's our next move? With that inhibitor collar disabling your shape-shifting and telekinetic abilities? Not sure. We know Manta plans to kill me as soon as I've cured his son.
Yeah, can you hurry up on that?
Not
okay, see?
Cured until we
there we
devise
go.
Some way to save McGann's life.
So I actually called it pretty well. The whole arc is going to be trying to find a plan to get her to escape.
Or die.
I'm doomed either way.
Oh no. I would hate that so much. Gotta save her, she's very important. I mean, as a power player, she is. She is a very strategically important character. She has a lot of very useful talents and skills when directed to use them well.
What happened to the rest of my team?
Wonder Girl had Mongol hogtied. Then suddenly, a boom tube opened up right beneath our feet. I flew up and out. It was instinct, you know? But before I could do anything else, the boom tube closed, and the others were gone.
Bro, what?
We think Mongol may have opened the boom tube as a means of escape, gaining the team as captives in the bargain.
He's good.
Impulse had the crystal key.
So the priority is making sure no one uses it to reactivate the war world. Captain Marvel and Rocket are already guarding.
I was like so sure that we were gonna have to move on with this and be like, yeah, alright, everyone knows Blue Beetle's the bad guy, but I underestimated him.
For now,
I will ensure he gets home safely.
No, I want to stay. I want to help.
and scene. You will help, but right now, you need rest.
I was like, there's no way they're gonna be able to cover this up, right?
I'm sorry.
No. Whoever did this.
Oh my
knows.
gosh. I hate that I like the Reach so much, but I really, really do. Oh, they're so sneaky. He's just gonna be like a masterful performance. Well done. Give you an Oscar. Who was that? They don't look like Atlanteans. I mean, they wouldn't be, because they wouldn't need oxygen. And they seem to have a very good idea of the road plan, because they timed it perfectly so they wouldn't be seen by Deathstroke. Oh! Makes sense, they'd be good at their jobs.
I'm only working with you to avenge my sister.
Yeah, because you and Artemis were always so close.
They were getting better, I think. We didn't actually see the last 5 years, but I'm assuming so.
Preserve my rep.
And that's all you care about.
Don't kid yourself, Jade. We're not that different.
I don't actually think anyone cares about his rep. Like, I know we're not exactly getting the villain popularity polls, but it just feels like it's one of those things where a dude thinks he's really important, and he's just like, all of my haters are gonna get, you know, gonna go mad about this, and it's like, your haters don't care, you don't have any, I don't think about you that much. Like, he's useful to the light, or he was, but I feel like it's not because he's so uniquely talented, so incredibly powerful that they couldn't replace him, because, like, they did, like, immediately, with someone who, in fact, is more popular. So, also, no one likes a sports gimmick.
No, we're not. I don't want
Speaking
the
of good
to see
actors,
exposure for me.
Calder's just doing that for, like, a week at a time.
Take over. I'll be back in 5.
Fresh pod.
No thanks.
This should not take long.
No. Assuming she isn't caught.
Problem. Nope. There's the problem. It's like, Artemis, come back right now.
No! Cheshire, stop. You don't understand.
No, not now.
What?
Intruder alert. Reinforcements to my son's room. Now.
Artemis! Artemis, go! She's probably gonna be like, oh, this is great. I have a chance to get an escape route. No, I need you specifically to go back. Right now. Like, immediately.
McGann, what's going on? McGann?
I'll coordinate from here. You two protect Calderon.
You protect Calderon. Like, I know why she's not, but I would have questions if I were Black Manta and my son's right-hand woman was like, I'll watch him in the computer room. Like, girl, what? Okay, Miss Trunchbull. Ow. I could also make the comparison of that chick from Kill Bill, which is much cooler, but I don't like him, so I'm gonna call him Miss Trunchbull. Honestly, I'd kill them all for seeing me like that. I don't want to be seen being knocked out by Sportsmaster. Y'all have to die on principle. Now that's protecting my rep.
In fact, it looks like that someone was you, which makes you defending him even more inexplicable, and me killing him a lot less amusing. I'm not here for the giggles.
Come on, guys, really? You're all that close to each other that one dude getting knocked out took all of you out like pinballs?
The assassin Cheshire has locked herself inside Calderon's cabin. The Martian's attempting to save him. She knows if her patient dies, we have no reason to keep her alive.
I mean, you're assuming that, and I appreciate that assumption, but...
Okay, now we can talk.
Cheshire, stop!
But Artemis is alive. In fact, she is aboard this vessel.
You didn't really think I'd buy that, did you?
Why is McGann such a terrible hand-to-hand fighter? Granted, Cheshire is a very good hand-to-hand fighter, but at least don't get knocked out. Learn to take a punch. Why has Black Canary been teaching the girls? Because you gotta take a couple more hits to the head and stay awake. Also, how fragile is Martian bones? Are they like... That's actually a very good question. Do they have different bone density than us? If it's like, oh, if you punch someone at this much, you know, pressure per square inch, you'll break their nose. But if you do it to... oh, hey! I forgot that Arsenal is still about. Oots in a boot. I'll go back to Martian bone density later.
Birdarang must have scratched Blue's armor.
Birdarang. That's adorable.
Finally.
Too bad she's unconscious and not as useful as she could have been if she were conscious.
Tigers, to my side!
Yes, boss!
Take him! I'm saving my son!
Also, it's just your dad, so screw that guy anyway.
Won't get away that easy, Manta!
Oof, yeah, sword versus big mace ball.
Game over.
Is she gonna take her thingy off?
We have an explosive charge ready to detonate.
He took all those dudes out.
Calderon.
Black Manta's such such a good dad. I'm a fan. All these other super orphans cannot relate.
Enough.
Connect Artemis. Wait, what? Okay, yeah. You couldn't imagine Calder some clothes. Just all naked and vulnerable.
What gives you the right to invade my mind and steal this memory from our childhood?
This isn't your memory, Jade. It's mine.
Oh, he actually did give him his clothes back. That's amazing.
Aqualad did not kill Artemis. She only pretended to be dead and joined Aqualad's deep cover mission to infiltrate the light and the Reach.
I also didn't know this though, and may have made him a vegetable.
I'm alive.
My
So
bad.
you don't need to take vengeance on Calder.
I guess I don't.
It's some kind of Martian illusion. Artemis is still dead, and I still have my rep to preserve.
Artemis is your daughter. Can't you feel her presence here?
I don't even feel your presence here.
He's like, I've never met her in real life. I don't know what she's like. Not like you have any shared childhood memories to talk about.
I taught you that move.
Yeah.
Dad.
So you and Aqualad are playing Manta in the light for
Yeah, let's talk about this out loud or we can be heard.
Good, because I need a favor.
I don't know, man. I just feel like chump number 4 with the coffee pot was like, so I was grabbing the coffee and I heard something suspicious.
It's not that simple. I still want Aqualad and Manta dead.
Leave that to me, Generate son.
Father, are you all right?
Just fine. Now.
Yeah, so glad it turned out you're not dead, baby girl.
I feel like he threw a lot more unnecessary force into that.
Done, baby girl. Now no one will know what you've been up to.
I will say I do not enjoy the baby girl thing.
Leaving so soon?
Cheshire, escape. Sportsmaster? Nice. Oh. He's a crappy dad. Just let it go.
I've got Cheshire!
You're a chump, Slade. The light betrayed me, they'll betray you too.
I mean, they didn't really betray you. They paid you a lot of money and then you tried to kill one of the partners.
You risked everything to avenge me. That's so sweet.
Let's not get teary-eyed. I was just mad you weren't around to babysit your niece.
Yeah, see? That's a decent amount of trust with your child.
Again! Incoming.
No, I've been dreaming of my revenge for weeks. Don't push your luck, Sporty.
Fine, we're gone.
Do you think superheroes take improv classes?
Let's see what fun I can have with you two.
Yes, let's.
God damn it. This bitch gets captured again.
And, sorry, about what?
Like, how objectively funny would it have been if she just got captured again because she was trying to pretend like, I gotta act like I'm getting my revenge. Ah, damn it. Also, I love when she turns into a mermaid. That's so cool. That's genuine. That is a genuine compliment. I love when she's a mermaid.
You should cherish this time with your daughter, Jade.
Are you gonna tell her daughter's not dead? Because this is so messed up.
Mom, I've got something to tell you about Artemis. Some good news.
Best of news. My son is whole again. Seeing me in mortal danger was the vital catalyst his recovery required. I truly feel blessed.
I feel so bad. I genuinely don't want them to lie to Black Manta. Like, he just wants his son back. He's gonna be so hurt when he finds out that it was all a lie.
A hero who almost single-handedly saved the planet Earth from the war world.
Wait, is this Blue Beetle?
I give you Blue Beetle.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
thank you all. But it is I who should express gratitude to you, Ambassador, for giving a normal, average human being like me the power of the Reach. The power to save the world.
There we go. Nick's putting it together. But that does beg the question, where is Arsenal? Because he escaped, right? Like, unless I really got that episode wrong, he escaped. He hid somewhere in the war world, so he should be on that planet somewhere. And like, why wouldn't he have come out once Blue and Green left? I don't know. That was fun. I actually had a really good time with that. I like the fact that it was a super action-heavy episode, but it actually was just a very choreographed dance of several different entities who are fighting each other, slowly realizing the truth, and then trying to manipulate other people and put on a whole performance about their fight. And then everything was essentially fake. It just tickles me. I don't know. I think it's a good time. I like that Robin is, not Robin, damn it, Dick, Nightwing, is definitely now onto Blue Beetle. He's suspicious of the fact that the, what did he call it? Birdarang? The Birdarang has Reachy dust on it. And obviously Blue Beetle going out of the terms of the team and becoming the single savior of Earth, doing press conferences, doing all of this stuff that the covert Young Justice team clearly does not do. And like, why would he be in direct contact with the Ambassador anyway, especially when everyone on the team knows that the Reach is dirty? It doesn't make sense that he would go on and do this performance without talking to them first. So I guess we're going to see the repercussions of that next episode. We're obviously going to get McGann. I can't ever say obviously, because then the next episode will be something completely different. But presumably, we're going to continue on with Nightwing's suspicions about Jaime. We're going to get McGann going back into the fold and helping find the missing members of the team now that she's no longer with Manta. Arsenal's going to come back at some point and tell everyone what he saw, and if we don't get the, long-term suspicious angle, we'll just have Arsenal flat out say that Jaime turned on us and attacked us and blah blah blah. We're gonna figure out what they did with everyone, because he did say that there was evidence of boom tube activity, so if the Reach has that technology, they could have just actually boom tubed them somewhere else. Or, they are a fan of keeping people in cages underground, so they could just be in another facility that we just don't know about yet. And a bunch of them are metas, which the Reach values as guinea pigs. So it feels like that is a prize they would not let go away so easily. So it feels like they'd keep them. Black Manta's a great dad, I hope. I should not like him as much as I do, but I'm just like, who can resist a good father? Especially because you get him versus Sportsmaster, who was so hilariously awful to his children. It's like, can't you feel her presence? I don't know this woman. Like, he just doesn't give a fuck about them. And so, like, next to that, Black Manta is just Father of the Year coffee mug award. Like, he's amazing. And I genuinely know he's doing bad things, but, no one's perfect. I'm just adding him to my list of people I'll make excuses for. I don't care. Yeah, so Calder's back, hale, hearty, ready to return to his mission under deep cover. I'm kind of curious if the other members of the Light are gonna be like, this is a little like, oh, the thing he needed to come back to normal was seeing me in danger. If any of the other less sentimental members of the Light are gonna think that's a little suspicious timing, I think it'd be an interesting thing to bring up, because it's very fairy book. It's very every fantasy, power of friendship, the power of love, you can do amazing things, which sounds great, but if you're particularly scientifically minded, you may have some more follow-up questions. We are winding down on the season a little bit, and it's kind of cool because it feels like every episode isn't rushed, so to speak, and sometimes you get that like rush to the bottom, but they definitely draw the story out in a way that I enjoy, because it's like I forget, oh, we're almost towards the end of the season, because it's like, even though the plan is, clearly getting bigger, where they're setting all the pieces in play for their final takeover, it feels so gradual. Like, we're just sitting there, like, watching the puzzle fill out, and I like that. I don't know, I'm just enjoying it. Sometimes I wish it would go a little faster, but at the same time, you get these episodes like this where like not that much actually happened, besides, like, if you summed up this whole episode in an episode, it could just be McGann escapes. Like, she fixed Calder as we expected, McGann escaped, period. But in the play out, you get all of these really great character moments. Like, I don't even care about the end game of it, of like, what is this gonna mean, and did it, it's just like, I had a really good time. Anyway, I think that's all I have for this episode. I hope you also had a really good time. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment, etc. All those good things that make me really, really happy. If you don't want to do any of that, but you've watched all the way to the end of this video, thank you. I still really appreciate you. You can follow me on Twitter at Leah Sees Movies, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!